Morning to the guys. Saturday edition of the Green Frogs. Let's go live.
We worked what we got here. Too busy trying to get this bench cleaned up and back in operation. For the last 2 days. Yeah, I finally got the lights on it where I can see what I'm doing. I probably mentioned that yesterday. I think the lights that these little LED lights they sell for putting on a light fixture just don't put out enough light for me to be able to work on stuff anymore. So I have to get these high intensity LEDs and put over the bench so I can see what I'm doing. And I'm able to read the component markings lamp. It's just I don't know, maybe I'm getting cataracts or something. I don't know. It's 4 LED KT4 IQ.
Yeah, maybe so, Charlie. I was thinking about taking and just putting tubing inside there, and putting a couple of stainless steel screws through there. So anyway, I decided I like my loop a lot better than the tower. Too much other stuff to go with it. KD4 JOB, Walter.
$200 I'm not saying that, but that's what they think they're going to get. They don't ever sell them. Some guys got I don't know what to call that. It's just a step out there. In other words, it's one time big at the bottom, goes up, then next down, goes up, then next down, and goes up, next down. I think it's 40 feet. And he's on $800 for it. It looks good. I mean, I don't know if people just go nuts about what they want for stuff. But that's why these amplifiers, guys told about an LSB 220 being on marketplace for $1,250. And he thought that was a deal. I'm like, okay. I know where they bought that for $700. I mean, if you want a deal, go on and buy that one. I'm telling you, guys. I don't know why everybody's got to wear this big green. But everything in the world is gone, including walkovers. But I gave them STVX 1200 plus a pyramid power supply. And he's got that in big bold letters like that pyramid power supply is the most wonderful thing on the earth. They want $800 for it. It looks good, but I don't know nothing about that yet. And I've got a manual power supply. I got to get somebody to work on it. I think the transistor is going out of it. I think that's wrong with it. I'm not sure, but I can tell you one thing. She got hot. I mean hot. It almost looked. It only puts out 5 So something's wrong with it. It's sitting there now and go out and take a look. But I don't really know why it works so long. It's called, so I'm going to have to go down on my own, I think. I tell Ron here, MFJ's done shut the doors down, and they're not even doing what they're doing about taking stuff in and working on it. So I don't know what the deal's going to be. They got to do something. Back to you, but
KD4 JLB in the Green Frogs, N4ZD. Don't know, Walter. Hadn't heard anything about MFJ since the letter come out. I don't think I've ever bought anything from them myself. I bet buy used stuff, and if I can fix it, I can fix it. If I can't, I can't. I guess that's the reason I got so much junk around here. Some of the stuff I let smoke out of myself. Oh, let me see. Jerry don't know nothing about letting no smoke out. KO4 UUC, Jerry.
No, my granddaddy used to L4J and KL4UUC. He had a smokehouse where we hung the hounds up. Of course, I was little at the time, and they would kill the hogs and all, and had a big old vat out there where they'd drop them in it. It was about 8 foot around. They'd build a fire under it. It had water in it, and they'd get it steaming hot. They'd take that old hog and stick it over there and let him stay for a few minutes and pull him back out, scrape all that hair off of him. They used everything that hog had except for the squeal. And then, of course, they'd hang up the hounds out there in the smokehouse and sugar cure them. I don't know how they did it, but I guess I never watched that part of it, but they put them at a smokehouse and smoke them up. And you talk about good. Oh, come about Thanksgiving, we'd have one of them, and they were so sweet and good. Haven't had any like that in a long time. My neighbor up the road here, he sugar cured one year. It was a wild hog he killed too, but it really turned out good. It's some of the best ham I've put in my mouth. But yeah, I know all about the smokehouses. That's the way things used to be all the time. Of course, you don't ever see it nowadays. N4JD, KL4, UUC.
Yeah, good memories. Good memories, Jerry. Let me see here. KQ4EM, John.
Good morning, Charlie, Walter, Rod, whoever else is out there. I was talking about those hams. I had to laugh there when I was a kid. Growing up, we was poor, we didn't have nothing. And we grew vegetables. My dad grew. We just about lived on vegetables, that salt pork for seasoning Mom always got. But I never had ham except my aunt would come down and visit every once in a while. And she'd bring my mother a canned ham. That was the only ham we ever had. I don't even know if they even sell canned hams anymore. But that was a big treat for us back when I was a kid there. Get one of them canned hams there around the holidays or something. But the N4ZED KQ40, was that a hostess or an armor? I don't remember. I just remember it was a canned ham. Kind of pink looking and sure tasted good and salty, but I don't remember the name of it.
Morning, Ralph. You're right after Rod here. N4ZIF in the green fog. Your turn, Rod. Got your mic.
Yeah, I got a ticket of cops in there. Good morning, Mike, Ralphie. Let's see who else we got on this list. Charlie, Walter, John, and I hope I didn't leave anybody out there, Kent. And I was just wondering if things are starting to settle down after COVID. I mean, the crazy prices. Yeah, I mentioned some stuff. I figured you were talking about MFJ there. Well, used stuff. And the other things in the world, cars, boats, planes, and trains, they're all starting to settle back down quite rapidly. And I was just wondering, I know some of that stuff got totally insane there during the COVID, like everything else. But I haven't even looked at these stuff lately. Because it was crazy. That's ridiculous. And luckily, I didn't need anything. Anyway, I'll be going down good. I'm going to be leaving on the motorcycle real early here about the crack of daylight, so I won't be around for a couple more rounds there, Ken. And Roger on the 97, wow. That's a big N4ZIF.
N4ZIF, N4ZD. I think got part of that started this morning was Sandy's car. The rear door actuator for the lock mechanism went out, and the dealership wanted to charge me $700. And make a long story short, I got the lock mechanism at another dealership for $120, and I'll fix my own darn self. So, oh, what a mess! And I don't know if y'all noticed the gas prices starting to go down. Of course, right before the election. Morning, Ralph. KG4HKI.
Rodney, I'm glad you said the crack of daylight extends the other. Oh my goodness, anyway, I got here it is raining on it already. Golly, I ain't never had such fun. Anyway, just want to know the early frogs out there in the area or around table, whatever it is, 15 out of 5. This is maybe 4 8
Okay, Ralph. Hey, Ralph, are you on standby?
Yeah, what?
I just wondered. You're about an S8, S9, usually 20 over.
Okay. There we go. How's that?
Oh, much better.
I'm sorry about that. I was on another frequency and I turned it off to reuse it. I didn't turn it back on. All right. I'm back where I need to be then. All right. KG4HKI, standing by.
Mo better, Ralph. uh, over to the Lost City at Cumberland Gap, N4GDX, Mike.
Good morning. Good morning, and the rest of the group on the side. Well, Captain John, so far, from my heard, I think Rod mentioned the others there. 71 degrees here already. When the sun comes up here or shows up, I need to run to the neighbor's house real quick and water his plants. He's not here, so I was delegated to harvest the eggs and water the plants. Anyway, sipping a first cup of coffee, Captain John reminded me of my younger childhood days about the ham. We were the same. We weren't rich. We only had ham. I forgot if it's New Year's Eve or Christmas Eve. Those two holidays are the most celebrated in the Philippines where I grew up. And that's the only time mom or dad would bring home ham and apples. You could only smell apples back then in the 60s, Christmas time. And I remember my mom would split the apple into for all of us. One apple. That was then. Good memories, though. Happy days, happy days. We didn't have to have many things, but we were happy. Anyway, what else is going on? Back to you there, Ken. Good morning, everyone. And for CDX.
Yeah, Mike, back in the simpler days when you have to worry about stuff. And I was nice when I said that. So, good morning, everybody. Who wants to join us this morning? Not hearing anything, Charlie. KG4UIQ.
Yeah, John got talking about that canned ham, so I sent him a link to Norman Greenbaum's song, Canned Ham. I don't know how long it's been since anybody's heard that, but it's anyway, Magic Smoke. Yeah, I've let Magic Smoke out several things around here. Especially in the last couple of days. Put one of those amps together and was trying to phase two of them together and blew one side. But it seems to only just blow one set, MOSFET. Doesn't seem to affect the rest of it. Anyway, I'll get that figured out, worked out here sooner or later. And I'm building these from scratch, so some of it was junk parts to begin with. Never know, might have had a bad MOSFET to begin with, and just when its power was applied, decided that was time to let the rest of the smoke out. Anyway, and as far as LED KG4EIQ.
No canned ham and Spam. I ain't had no Spam in about 6 or 8 months. I may have to get some Spam today and slice her up thin and throw it in the frying pan. KD4JOB, Walter, you ever had any fried Spam?
They would cut it and leave it hanging in the smoke. Well, if you leave the knife in there, it's still in the hand. What do you want to look at? Goes to fix that ham on, and he just out there in the yard. And he made it like he didn't know where his hand was going, but he knew he was that hand. They saw it. He never said a word about it. He'd always feel about being home for years. And they had plenty. And I do mean plenty of ham and bacon hanging in that room. And not to mention that old salt on the side thing. And so I mean, you know, he that ham before. Turn that thing up, boy, she be good. I miss them days. I just do remember my couple of them telling me so. But I remember the old pork steel and then they get stale. They go away, go away. You take that booger bears, put them on a cookie sheet, like what you call it, and put them in the oven and torch them things. Boy, we talk about something to the thing. But today, they just don't know what good food was. They'll never know what good food was. They never had it. Okay, what's wrong with the right time? I'm glad I come in on it. I wish I'd been in the more, you know, because I got what I got. So, I don't know. That's just one of the things of the past you think about. How a log killing would be colder and 40 an hour hot, and you'd be out there freezing, and they wash spots going, you over there with a cold sweet potato, waiting for the Christmas to come out. And then that sweet potato down and kids sit, but eat everything. So I'm getting home. I ain't eating much again. I'm in it. I'm going to eat. And you go
KD4JOB. Y'all talk about food all the time. I got to sit here till 8 o'clock. KO4UUC, Jerry.
N4J, KO4UUC. Yeah, ham don't sound bad. I bought one. It was got it at Walmart. It's probably about as big as you take your double fist and put it together. That's about how big it is. And I made some ham fried rice out of it. Oh Lord, that's good stuff. If you take about 6 eggs and a couple of cups of rice. And I use that minute rice, and you put it in there for about 8 minutes in the microwave and stick a little bit of butter in it and some salt. And then you add some sprouts to it. I can't think of the name of them, but anyway, little plant sprouts. Mix that up in with it with eggs and rice and all the ham. Cut up a bunch of ham. It has quite a bit of small pieces of ham in it. And you put it on in a wok. And you take it and you spoon it up with an old spoon. I got a wood one in there. And all you do is, after you make the rice and all, you add all the ingredients together. And you put it in that wok and you heat it up real good. And blend it all together. And it is some good stuff. But I'm going to get me some of that ham this morning probably. Fry me a couple of eggs and some toast. And I'm going to sit down and have me a good breakfast. I hadn't done that in a long time. Kind of looking forward to it. N4J, K04UC.
That sounds like a plan, Jerry. It does. Put a little bean sprout and stuff like that in there. KQ4M, John.
N4Z, DKQ4M. Yeah, thank you for that video there, Charlie. That's pretty good. And Mike was talking about them apples there. Reminded me when I was a kid. Mike was talking about them apples. We lived on the orange grove there. And the northerners back then, when they come down, the snowbirds come down here in the fall, they'd be driving their new Jeeps and Oldsmobiles pulling the Airstream trailers. And my dad met this one old fella from Michigan. We had an apple orchard up there. And every fall, he'd come down here, he'd bring us 7 bushels of apples in the trunk of that Buick. He had a new Buick there. And he'd get 7 bushels of apples in the trunk of that Buick. And he'd come out there, and we'd take them apples, and Daddy put the boxes up in the barn there and save them. And Mama would peel them apples and cut the meat off. He'd canned everything back there. And he'd can all that apple meat there for making pies and stuff, and cook down the corn and make apple butter and apple jelly, and take the peelings and make apple jelly out of the peelings, but she'd make apple butter and apple sauce out of the cores. And then in the springtime, when they went back to Michigan, they'd come out there, and Daddy we picked 7 bushels of oranges and grapefruit and put in their car and take back up to Michigan with them. It was a pretty good deal. We could have enough apples there to last us most of the year there. For that. But, yeah, the good old days. N4Z,
No, yeah, John, don't forget about taking them apples and slicing them up and putting them on a piece of tin or in the car and letting them dry out and make fried apple pies. I bet you Rod ain't never had a fried apple pie. N4ZIF.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, boy, that sounds good. You know what? I'd like to have one with some coffee right now. Went all day without making that. Know that?
Yep.
Anyway, speaking of that coffee, I'll tell you what, time's getting away from me, so I'll probably make this my last round. I'm gonna listen here a few more minutes, but I don't want to get back to me and all. But like I said, I got a HTDR here about daylight, and I don't have things packed, so gotta get my rain locker and go together and head out. By the way, the next Saturday, what's the calendar? I think it's the 21st. State Matter Show. Blue Angels are going to be up there. That's a Saturday Sunday event, so might be something I want to add on the calendar. I don't know if I'll be going or not. I went for so many years in a row. This thing started like in the mid 70s, like 77, 78. I went for 15 years straight. Used to be a great deal of fan up there. And Franklin and near Miamisburg around, and I just go there and take a whole week every year. Hang out and go to the show, and that was back in the good old days when they were whining me and dining me and trying to sell me a brand new flying machine, and I had the finest passes to mouth to no one here. Otherwise, I'm gone. Have a good guy. 73 and 4 is the 8.
Contact go.
Hey, Rod, I just watched the movie, how they do the Blue Angels, not the flights, but how they qualify the pilots, the newbies, and how they switch commanding officers. I forgot if it's on Prime Video or Netflix. I just watched it 2 days ago. It's pretty amazing. Highly recommended for all aviation enthusiasts.
Okay, Mike, that's good to hear. Yeah, the Blue Angels will be there this year, and it's really a great show. I haven't been in a long time, but it's something you might want. You're really close to 75, or you can get up there real easy. But I don't know how hot it's going to be. We're going to have that heat wave. That I think it'll make it not be off. I mean, off. It's hot up there, so I don't know. And it's hard to get out, flat, so high land, and if you're not in a chalet or under an umbrella, you're hurt. Okay, gotta go. Going forward to the 8.
All right, yeah, I've seen them too every year in Oceana, in Virginia Beach, and then San Diego, and our station there. So anyway, yeah, thanks for that. We'll see. Back to you, Ken. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. 73, Rod. Have a good week. Maybe we'll catch you next Friday. KG4HKI, Ralph.
All right, thanks again. Hey, Rodney, you still there? What kind of scooter you got right quick? Well, I bought me a gold wing here, Ralphie, back in I was looking for one of those gold wings. So far, I like it. Probably if I'd ridden it 2 weeks before I bought it, I'd had second thoughts, but overall, it's good. It's got a lot of gizmos on there, and it's smooth, but it doesn't seem to have that kick that my old one had over. Roger on that. Well, that's what I'd have if I didn't have this old HD anyway. Thank you. I'll let you get on out and get ready to go there. Ken, I'm going to change direction here a little bit. Talk about that hamster there and stuff, all sugar cures. All that, you know what all that is at Sunday time, that's hog leg there. He's making the Sunday time, or next Friday, or trying to make it nice there. Anyway, I went down here to the local chai park here, sometime there last year. And I got me one of them 450s there. Talk about sausage and stuff like that. Spices there, making sausage with. Well, it's been a refrigerator for 3 days before I got to go with it. I said, man, it's still the day, about 3 days. They'll cut out that thing. Well, it admits the modified part. It admits the satisfied part too. I had to throw it away. I go down there get the money back or swap it out and get the best. I was wanting to make they wouldn't eat so, but they said, you got your receipt? I said, no, I thought that was my first thing was. You got that receipt? We can't do that. You ain't got a receipt. Golly, that's horrible. Stuff like that just burns you down. But anyway, that's all I got right now. Maybe something else next round there, maybe, and big spreading too. What can they say? It's for a long time. 84HKI.
There you go, Ralph. What I've been doing lately is I take pictures of my receipts and won't have to dig for them. Like I said, they won't take stuff back unless you got a receipt, and trying to find them and catalog them for stuff that they don't really cost, per se that much. But I've been taking pictures. N4 GDX, Mike, your turn.
This is always LED, and Saturday bronze and 4CDX. Yeah, I got some, had some crush and run delivered the other day, and I've been driving over that with the bowl to get it packed. Somehow the one they delivered this time is way better than the one I had last year. It's almost like I think I mentioned this yesterday or the day before. Sorry if I'm repeating myself. I never seen crush and run like this, so I'm real happy. Real happy. It's $15.07 a ton, and the delivery is $100. I'm about 15 miles away from the quarry. So that's the crush and run. I think number 54 rock, Heaven to Rock. That's one of them. That's the one I put around the house. That's only about $12 a ton. But that's what I've been doing there. Recent hot days. Back to you again, N4CDX.
Fixing the place up over there, Mike. Looking good in the videos there. Let me see here. All right, at the bottom of the list, who wants to join the Green Frogs on this brand new, unused Saturday morning? We got Scott. Who else? W3SEG. Scott, how long you been holding out on us?
W3SEG. Believe it or not, good morning to you and good morning, Mike. That's it. It's hot out here. I was up at 1:30. They're all ready to come out. That's going to rest a little bit longer here. Well, I guess I needed it. But anyway, so I finally made it out here. Sounds like it's got good comms this morning too. Go figure. But 65 degrees here. And I don't know what it's going through now. I don't even know what's going on yet. So I heard Mike talking about rocks. And this is on it. So in this radio, it took 15 seconds to come on. I timed it 6 times for it to warm up and come on. So anyway, back to you, Ken. N4ZAD, W3SEG.
W3SEG, N4ZAD. Well, Scott, I don't know what's causing that. Charlie sent me a schematic yesterday, or the service manual. I hadn't had a chance to look at it. I think I got a copy of that already, but I hadn't had a chance to look at it. So good luck with it. At least you got a backup, over.
Yeah, what I need to do, I guess, is go in there and take pictures the way I've got this hooked up. Then just push the body of the radio. That's all I'll have to do. Now when he's actually moving, I have these extension cords for it. All I'll have to do is shift over to that radio. Hopefully it'll be.
Yes, you shift over. The only thing, I don't know where your frequency memory is stored. That may be stored in the head. So I don't know if you'll be able to get back on this frequency or not when you change radios, over.
Yeah, we'll find out if maybe I'll take a look at it today. The kids were going to take me out for breakfast tomorrow, so if I get around to it, I'll look it over and see if my general can tell me what's on 39.7. So we'll figure it out. Thanks.
All right, Scott. Hope so. While I'm thinking about it, I'll wish everybody a happy Father's Day tomorrow. And so I know most of y'all are fathers or mothers or something like that. So anyway, anybody else want to join us for the Green Frogs? This is N4ZAD. KG4 UIQ, Charlie.
Yeah, sitting here thinking here where I'm at, if you want to put up a tower, you got to get a permit. So that means that you got to pay for permit, and then go through the hassle of all that and getting it approved. comments I'm missing, so don't feel bad. I got your names wrote down, but I ain't going through the list. In 480 KG4 IQ.
Well, thank you, Charlie. And let me see. I turned Wayne onto a tower. It's been a couple of years ago now, or maybe 3. It was a tilt over crank up on a trailer mounted, and he bought it for a really good price. It was on a sale, an auction, and it was down in I think it was in Mississippi, South Mississippi, but you probably remember that. Wayne finally got it home, and he said when he got it home, 1 or 2 of the tires was plumb ratted out and bald. He said he was lucky to get it home, but he finally sold that thing a few months ago. K84 JOB, Walter.
Okay.
Contact go.
Yeah, I'm going to tell Charlie I'm going to want to let home look at it. Looks like it's about maybe an 80 or 20 foot. Tell Billy pull down. I didn't see something. Anyway, might check that out. But K4 8 Roger.
All right, good comment there, Ralph. K84 JOB, Walter. What was his call sign again, Walter? I don't know. Let me check that out and see if I can figure it out. All right, Jerry, your turn. KO4 UUC.
M4JD, KO4 UUC. Talking about that ham a while ago got me hungry. I'm gonna go in there and find me a couple of eggs, make me some toast, and warm me up some of that ham and have me some breakfast. I'm a bit hungry this morning, so I'm going to sign out of here for now, and hope everybody has a good Saturday today. God bless you all. It's a KO4 UUC going for breakfast.
73, Jerry. Enjoy your breakfast this morning. And happy Father's Day tomorrow. KQ4EM, John.
And boy, thank you for it. Yeah, good morning, Jerry. And look forward to tomorrow morning there. And good morning, Scott. Whatever else. I didn't get to say good morning to you. It's only about 78 degrees here this morning. It's supposed to have a cool day today. They're calling for, it's supposed to get up to about 90 and 60% chance of rain, so we really need the rain. We've had a little rain. We've had about an inch and a quarter of rain there in the last week or so. Down in South Florida, we've been getting flooded, but we ain't been getting much up this way. Maybe we'll get a little bit today, I hope. But everybody got talking about that food and got hungry. I got to go have my oatmeal and blueberries there and do my thing for breakfast this morning. Yeah, we're going to get out of here, get moving before it doesn't get hot outside. And thank you for picking me up. Thanks for being there. And I hope everybody has a blessed day and a good Father's Day weekend there. And for the WB, KQ4 and 73.
73, John. Hope you have a good Saturday, and we'll catch you tomorrow. KG4HKI, Ralph.
Did you say something, Mike?
I was saying 73 to Captain John.
Oh, okay. 73, John. Have a good day. Enjoy the Father's Day weekend. Like Ken said there, it's rolled around again. Anyhow, let's see. I'm trying to talk what say there, Ken. Oh, wait. Anyhow, all right. What was can't think this thing say now. Ken, back to you. It's more WD. KG4HKI.
All right, Ralph. Stay with the program. N4GDX, Mike.
All right, well, 73 there's Captain John, and just to Rod, if he's still listening, and good morning there to Charlie, I met him earlier, and to Walter and Scott, and 73 to Jerry. Yeah, that's a lot of apples. 15 bushels, Captain John gets when he was young. It's a lot of apples. Yeah. We still bring them with us, and we do long drives, cut them into small cubes, and healthy munching on the drive. Anyway, that's good. Apples and oranges. What else is going on today? I forgot. Damn. Like Ralphie. Forgot my train of thought. Anyway, yeah, I'm keeping. Hey, Ken, I'm keeping one of the batteries fully charged now. Because there have been more than a couple of times where I needed to build something, and all my batteries are dead on the throne. So, I'm taking your advice. What else? Oh, the tower that Charlie was talking about. Yeah, that would be. I'm thinking of one myself, just a base plate. I'm gonna get me a base plate and weld the pipe on perpendicular to the plate, so I could, put the truck tire on the plate and set up remotely for a small tower. Just a pipe, maybe a 15-foot pipe. I have a military U.S. Army pipe that breaks down 4 feet each. You can put them together. They're so light, aluminum, but heavy duty. That's what I've been using for remote. And I can put I have a buddy pole that I can put up there to do remote or camping setup. I think I'm gonna do that here. Set it up by the barn, so I can still listen to you guys when I'm working out there. Anyway, back to you, Ken. N4ZED, N4CBS.
Oh, sounds like a plan, Mike. Sounds like a plan. W3SCG, Scott.
And 4JD, W3SCG. Charlie, you got a great signal coming in here this morning, by golly. Good morning to you, and good morning, Charlie. Good morning, Walter, and start getting a compliment. Again, people start checking out. Yeah, going. Good morning to everybody. So, it's going to only get to 84 today, which is really refreshing. And, yeah, that tower, I tell you, I'd love to have that tower up in cabin, the one that Wayne had. I think you have to use guy wires on those once you got them cranked up over.
Yeah, that particular one you did.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so you'd have, that'd be tough. You wouldn't be putting any screw anchors in the ground, I'll tell you that up there, all the rock we got. But down here it probably worked pretty good there. But well, it's I don't know what else is going on here. I just enjoy listening anyway. Oh, I told you I took into that blind rehab down there. They don't have a ham jack. So that may take care of me wanting to go there. So I don't know if I want to go down there for, a month and a half and then be able to get on the radio unless I could figure out how to do it remote. And most of those places got that lousy Wi-Fi that just coming never worked anyway. So anyway, send it back to you, Cam. N4ZD, W3SCG.
Yeah, Scott. That tower was 80 foot high, though. You probably get it up 50 or 60 feet and not have to have any guy wires. But it was a nice tower. All right, we're at the bottom list. Who wants to join the Green Frogs this morning?
WE4ET, Ken.
WE4ET. Good morning, Jim.
Hi, buddy. Put me on the list. Let me say good morning. Pick me up next round. We need to go get a cup of coffee. Good morning to the Green Frogs. WE4ET.
Now you're on the list and slated for the next round. Anybody else want to join us?
Morning, N4W.
Morning, Randy. Anybody else?
Morning, W4CND.
Good morning. Anybody else? N4OW. Good morning, Randy.
Yeah, morning, old Free Froggy. Everybody doing good this morning. Just got to say that here's the night sure all was in here. Heard crickets sounding out there. Boy, I tell you what, it was hot down here yesterday. This was going to be hotter again today. It is definitely summertime. Summer roaring here big time. And it is dry down here. We could use some rain fast. The garden's really starting to go now. It's starting to dry up a little bit. Now, if you don't get a little rain here and there, man, I tell you what, it really makes a difference on the garden. Morning, all the Free Froggies. Back to the group. Is World of You.
Good morning, Randy. You're 100% right. Oh, man. Let me see here. Good morning, champ. W4CNB.
Well, what's happening up y'all's way this morning? We starting off this morning, get a little coffee in. I got to go sell drugs for about 3 hours this morning. My weekly shift at the local drugstore. Went out and called myself on the mow yesterday and made about 3 rounds of broken belts, and I was too sorry to get her finished up. So, another blessed day. Good Lord, let me see the top side of the grass. I hope everybody's doing well this morning. 73 to the net, and I'm going to hang around and drink my coffee and listen in, Roger.
All right, champ. You don't want me to call you next time around?
Yeah, give me a holler. I won't be here. I'll probably be here for the next hour or so.
All right, big signal down here in Georgia this morning. All right, one more call for check-ins before we go to the top. KG4UIQ, Charlie.
Yeah, I'm trying to find my church. Anyway, good morning to everybody that's coming that I was looking for. I thought I moused it outside the other day when I was working on them poles, but I'm getting ready to put a plug in the end of the top of that one and add 2 more sections to the bottom of it. And I'm going to thread that plug with a 3/8 24 and make a 40 feet out of it with stainless steel whip on the top end of it. So we'll see how that works out. And you never know. It might turn out pretty good. As far as AD before you actually.
Maybe it will, Charlie. I took and siliconed a pipe cap on there, just a plastic PVC pipe cap. KD4JLB, Walter.
Maybe you get some rain out there for too long. I told the Greg the weeds out of the ground that's so dry up here right there. I don't know a lot of these dogs that eat. But if I had somebody doing this ditch and clean that ditch out for me today, I'd be in business, but I ain't got nobody, so I reckon it's gonna get good. And Charlie, you talking about a vertical? Well, let's tell you why we got it. I got one of those Tesla fixtures, I think they're PVC. I don't know they you don't need radio to just stand those. I bought that thing, and that is the worst, the most solid stand pillow I've ever had in my life. I bought some it's 125 foot per time too. I bought some what they call roll-off and RG6 or something. I don't remember what it was. But anyhow, it looks like cable TV. They do this 50 ohms. I haven't checked it, but I'm pretty sure it's 75. But anyway, I put a reducer in there and brought it in up, got it all hooked up. I'm in here talking, and I hear this bang out. I sound like a gun bell. And it took her away completely wacko. I mean, she was gone right yonder. Okay. I got to check it everything and got out the reducer. I've got the reducer set myself. Oh, it's supposed to be 1 big. Well, somehow it blows the outer edge on the end of the edge of the reducer. Now, I'm supposed to check. I don't know how it goes. I have to go to the other people and they know what I'm saying. This is a radio. It blows it out. Put a new one in it. Move the center conductor off of the pillow. Got that pulled out. Fixed it again. Done the same thing. I promptly took and disconnected and done away with the coax. The door was right there. I don't think it was proper myself. And the antenna has never worked. Get another 125. 125 was one of but so far, that antenna has not impressed me at all. This is anywhere.
KD4JLB. Sorry it didn't work for you there, Walter. Let me see here. All right. KG4HKI, Ralph, it's Green Frog time, South Elizabeth, Tennessee, located in Carter County. Your turn.
Well, good morning, Mark. How are you? Good morning. Good morning. The big good morning. Six bells and all is well. And it is KC4HKI. Hello, radio. Good morning. Y'all drink from six lights go around. I got it. I've been downstairs. I did this process of this down there station in the basement and one of them little four-legged furry friends with a skinny tail and with postcards down there, and I've been sent up I was going to feed him breakfast this morning. If it'll get back to take her date there, put his peanut butter down there on the little flat piece of board, and take the base. But anyway, golly, missed out on the last conversation. Like I said, I've been down there taking care of that little deal, and didn't hear what's going on. I hate this thing getting out. I hate the boys because they get involved. They don't smell real well when they do that. Anyway, Kim, golly, like I said, good morning to the drink sauce there. My life go ready. Info anything? KC4HKI. That's next control.
Good job, Ralph. No, I can't keep up either. I have to make notes. N4GDX, Mike, your turn.
N430D, N4CDX. Well, Scott, don't feel bad when people check out after you check in. Like Bobby said, don't get inferiority complex. Speaking of that, I'm gonna go on standby here, Ken, and that's because Scott checked in. I need to water the neighbor's garden before it gets hot. So I'm gonna walk down to the neighbor's house here. I'll recheck in. I'll check that in. So good morning to everyone. N4DDX.
All right, Mike, have a good time over there. Be safe. Fly your drone down there and let it follow you over there or something. Make sure you carry extra battery with yourself. W3SCG, Scott.
All the green frogs there this morning. Good to hear Jimmy checking in there. You know, there's somebody I haven't heard in a long time. It was Chris from Maryland. Haven't heard him in a long time. Checking in there, so I hope he's all right. But oh goodness, I was going to ask you if I could. Why do you spray your place again with the high yield 38 there?
Oh, wow, Scott. When they start popping back out, and I can't tell you exactly when that is, Scott.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, I haven't noticed many of them at all now since I sprayed that stuff. I haven't seen any that I can see or hear. But I got some darn black ants that moved into the area here. I guess we'll have to get me out some borax and sugar and mix up a batch and put some cotton balls in it and put that out there for them. It really works great. We use it up the cabin all the time, and boy, we used to get ants bad up there, but since we started doing that, and of course we put some sprayer out too, that has eliminated it totally from being inside the cabin anyway. So, but boy, it's never going to be a pretty day here. Oh gosh, and I don't know what else is going on here. I don't know if George checked in. Well, he probably, if he did, he was probably in and out early. So, well, anyway, I'll hang in here, Ken, and send it back to you, and just want to say good morning to Green Frogs again. And for W3SCG.
I'll drag him feet there a little bit in case George was in there. Speaking of Chris, Chris, he checked in last weekend early, so he's still out there, I think. All right, let me see here. Let's go talk to the competing fishermen. WE4ET, Jim. Got you, Mark.
In for WDWE4ET. Well, good morning. Good morning to Mark coming in there. I believe Ken and Randy after me here. And Scotty, good morning to you. And I think Mike's on the water garden. And Ralphie over in Elizabeth and Sounded Good. Walter. LSB, Charlie, I believe, was in there. Anyway, good morning to you again, Ken. Had a funny story there yesterday morning. I don't know, we've not been going out early. We've been coming back in early. We fished a couple days last week. I'm not going to be out there on the weekend, but anyways, we've got little strips of wood here. Not very much. I don't even know if there's a third acre of woods around us on the fence lines and whatnot. We've got a doe, and I've talked about her before that raises the little ones here. And she was probably raised here, so real familiar with my brown dovies. Anyways, I opened the door there yesterday morning, and she was standing, I don't know, she's eating right here at the shop, about maybe 30 feet away. And he went after her, and instead of running, buddy, she turned and started falling at him and fighting with him. Well, he kind of reared up and did a big old growl and bark, and she took off, man. She went down the front shop just full board out around the little garden spot we got over to the gate where she usually jumps to the fence to go out. Well, when she got there, she decided no. And she turned around and charged his buddy. So it was a straight beeline with her on his hind end heading back to the front porch. And she was overtaking him by the time he got to the boat, and I heard him slide like he was sliding in the hub as he slid up under the boat. She overrun him right there. Of course, he come right back out and was on her tail and got back up on the porch. And by cracky, she stood right there about maybe 15 feet from me and him both standing on the porch. And I finally started talking to her. I said, you need to go ahead and get out of this yard. It's Buddy's yard. And she, just talked to him and this and that. And finally, I said, you need to go get. And she took off and went out across a different direction. But it was a pretty funny thing. Anyways, Buddy, Wednesday we went fishing. First time he's ever really been left alone for a long time. When we come back, he was scared to go out the dog door. He was afraid to go outside. And I got an idea that he's been sparring with that deer during the day. Nobody's backed him up. Anyways, we've had some fun and caught target species there. I love to hunt them walleyes. Of course, one fish will feed me and Mary a real good meal with leftovers. So we've brought 4 keepers home and got a little bit of fish in the freezer and a little bit in the belly and plumb wore out. What I tell you what, 6 hours and 7 hours on the water, sure enough, wear you out. N4 is WD, E4ET.
No, Jim, glad you had a good time. And just picture the sparring match between the dog and the deer. I was wondering who was taking the pictures of you there. I guess is Miss Mary. All right, Randy, your turn. N4OW. Sounding pretty good over here, Randy. All right, champ, your turn. W4C and B.
Well, good morning, Ned. This is Camp down in Loretta, Florida. We have had less on some rain this week. We didn't get flooded like a lot of our other Floridians did. We probably got 5 or 6 inches. Much of the grass was crackling. Yesterday it was a foot tall. I decided I would try to get out there and mow it, and made about 2 or 3 rounds and those fell. So that plan didn't come together. So my plan this afternoon when I get back to work this morning is put a belt on that old lawn mower. And that used to be a 10-minute job. Now it takes me 10 minutes to get down there. So I'm gonna sit here and scan the news a little bit, sip on my coffee, and listen to you fellas. So all got some good signals coming in down there. Yeah, we got the same kind of folks down here in Florida. Y'all got up there in North Carolina. We always say we love them Yankees come down here. So in the summertime we live on catfish, and in the wintertime we live on Yankees. So y'all have a blessed day, 73. That's for the this is Whiskey 4, Charlie, November Bravo. Back to you.
I hadn't thought about it like that, Charlie. I don't think I'd be considered a Yankee, but from where you're at, maybe so. VA3RE, Mark, good morning.
Great signal on Florida this morning. Man, oh man. Good deal, good deal. Anyway, the sun is coming up here, and so this is going to be another gorgeous day here. We went for a bit of a road trip yesterday and did a little bit of gardening and picked up with a full rotor tiller there. And well, it is old, man. I'll tell you, it's trying to get the exact date. I got to do some more cleaning on it. Maybe there's a date that one from YouTube says it's in the mold of the plastic someplace, but it needs a good washing and stuff. And well, we did some cleaning up when we got it home there, but still we haven't come across any molding there. But it's in the early 70s, I would guess, on that there. So anyway, it's an old Troy pony rotor tiller, and if any of you fellas there have ever I would played with one or something like that along that line there, would let me know, that would be good. I got some questions, but anyway, yeah, we're looking for some information on it, what to do and don't. We found an issue with the back. One of the back seals is leaking on the rotor tiller part. There's the gearbox in the back. So anyway, I think I'll end up taking to my local small engine repair guy there that he is the next town over, and go visit him this morning there. So that's what I have in mind there. And anyway, everybody sounded pretty well. The few I've heard have sounded pretty good. There, Ken, you're sounding good, and Mike off watering there. Yeah, that sounds a good idea. Have the drone follow you. That. Oh goodness. Anyway, back to you, Ken. We'll be here in the next round. Victor Alpha 3, Romeo Echo.
Got you, Tom. Yeah, those drones do that. Of course, I've crashed mine twice while letting it follow me, but I live out here in the middle of the woods. Let's get Tom here. W4TKW. Tom, good morning. Good morning to you, Tom. Hey, Tom, you got your amplifier on this morning? Yeah, Tom. Yeah, your signal's just way down this morning. All right, with the bottom list, who else wants to join the Green Frogs this morning?
Kilo uniform kilo.
I got to give that again.
That's Cousin Larry. That's right.
Is that you, Larry? It ain't KUK.
That's the main thing. You got another station in there too, but good morning to all the Green Frogs. You're enjoying the fishing story there. And drink my coffee. Let's go to road trip. So go ahead, Kim. Pick up your other station. And I tell you that.
All right, Larry. Let's see if I can pick him up. Who's the other station want to check in? One more time.
WJ30.
WJ30.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Mike. I was changing audio sources. WJ30. Good morning.
Ralph in there. Poor Ralph. It's good to be heard on this brand new Saturday morning, right, Ken? I'm right along a little bit. Thanks for picking me up. WJ Trio, back to you.
I love having you in here, Mike. We do. Anybody else in there want to join us? Any relays? KG4UIQ, Charlie.
Yes, Don.
Okay, Don. All right, Don. Give us a few words of wisdom there. W4HJL.
Well, good morning, boy, you're
sounding good this morning. And good morning to the crew. Thanks, Charlie. But anyway, copy everybody fine. Good morning, you, Tom, and Mark, and let's see, Ken up there, and Randy, and Jim. Good to hear you this morning. And Scotty, and Mike, and Ralph, and Walter, and so I think I got everybody. Anyway, but good morning. It's 75 degrees, 64 degrees here in Manassas, and it looks like we're going to have a sunny day. And the painters got done with their bathroom and hallway and a little bit, so we're in good shape here for a while. And for ZED, W4HJL.
Don, glad the painters got through there, or almost finished. And good to hear you this morning. Thank you, Charlie. I was changing audio sources. KG4UIQ.
Yeah, I believe we're going to get out of here daylight. But I know the tomatoes and stuff don't need water. So that's the trouble of having them in buckets and pots. You got to water them every day. So they shrivel away. Anyway, we'll be back in here in the morning. And we'll say everybody have a great day and be safe. And in Florida, ZED, KG4 Jack 273, everybody.
Thank you, Charlie.
Where's going?
I said, Mr. Charlie, have a good day and be safe up there in Gate City. KD4 JLB, Walter. KD4 JLB, Walter, you in there? Not hearing Walter. KG4HKI, Ralph?
All right, that makes me around something again there. One time. What is it, sir, Steve? Anyway, good morning to Don and all the rest of the I said Aldi there a while ago. Don't you look on there, wasn't it? Yeah, but I don't, my early heart attack was just beginning to get a little like, blowing up the tree off the fan, but, picking up off the ground. You might sit there yesterday and, it's pretty good taste to it. They're good songs. They get right. One week, maybe another week or two, I can start making half a fire. There it goes. Don't not get sorry about that. You more DVD, K4HKI.
I'm glad they're starting to taste better there, Ralph. Hey, where's DB at? I haven't heard him in a couple of days.
Golly, I don't know. I'm not
Just checking on him. They say Mike's still watering the chickens and the grass and picking up eggs. Mike's doing farm work this morning. W3SEG, Scott.
More than all the check-ins. Yeah, like watering the chickens. I had a lady out here that used to give us eggs, give us a dozen fresh eggs there. Well, coyote got in her pen there and killed, I think she said 23 chickens. So last time I got eggs from her, I got 4. Doggone coyotes. But anyway, good to hear everybody this morning. There are good segments coming in, and glad Don got his house painted out there, and that's what I should be doing too. And didn't come in yesterday, give me an estimate on putting some blinds on my skylights. Might have been smart when I built this shack. I would have put lots of the skylights with the blinds already in them, but I didn't. They wanted $2,000 for 3 skylights. I wasn't even going to do all of them, just 3 of them. And they wanted $2,000. So needless to say, I'm going to have to do some redneck engineering. I'm going to get some of those rods, those curtain rods that are spring loaded, and have my sister make me up a weight sheet type thing there, and all I want to do is diffuse it so it's not so bright, and it'll be fine, I think. And I'll pick them up with that. So it'll be a heck of a lot cheaper than $2,000. Anyway, Ken, I'll send her back to you and keep listening. And for W3SEG.
Yeah, that sounds a lot cheaper than $2,000 for sure, Scott. I don't know if he was here or not, but earlier they wanted to charge me $700 to change a door actuator on Cindy's car, and I finally got one yesterday for $120, and I'll have that thing put in about 15 minutes this morning. I've already took the old one out and put it back in, so I knew what kind to get. And the new one cost $120 plus tax, so $128 versus $700. These guys are crooks, and I don't care what anybody says. W4ET, Jim, your turn.
Hey, M470D, I'll second that. Some of them actuators are a pain in the hind end. You come out of there with cut hands and arms. I think the last one got that on a Ford pickup truck. They had to grind the rivets off of it. So, anyway, good morning to the new check-ins coming in here. I don't know, Don and Mike up there in Big River, Larry. Tom up in Roanoke. I think I said good morning to Mark, but if I missed anybody, good morning all rest. And now we're just trying to get woke up here a little bit. I had something to say, but you know how that went. Ralph got me thinking about after five and lost all my other thoughts. But anyway, yeah, somebody I hadn't heard in a while. I wonder how he's doing. Gary's not been in here. Maybe it's been the band conditions, but I ain't heard Gary in weeks and weeks. Hope the old swamp farmers are hanging in there doing good. And I believe Chris was in on one of my nets. It might have been one of Carl's nets. I don't know, but about a week ago or so, Chris come in and said good morning. Anyway, everybody's sounding pretty good here, guys. I'll ride along another round, try to get woke on up. I'm having sneezing fits this morning. Just my nose just getting yeah, four ZED, W4ET.
Yeah, W4ET and 4ZD. Gary checked in with me either yesterday or Sunday for a couple of rounds, and he seemed like he's doing pretty good. Let me see who's next. That was Jimmy Randy N4OW over in Carteret County. Comment go.
Yeah, Randy, I lived over here on the river, had four big turkeys, and we moved about 10 miles up the valley, and there's a nice big barn, a couple of tobacco barns, some big trees. The roost on up there, and I carried him up there, and the only thing that was familiar to him was my work truck, and they all started roosting right on the front pole of my ladder rack. Of course, that loaded the windshield down. I had to disperse my turkeys. I could not keep them from roosting on that front bar. N4 ZED. Thank you, Ken.
No problem, Jim. I remember Dad used to have a banty hen and rooster to start with over there, and they thought he was king of the walk, and then we got some game roosters. He got his butt whooped so many times he decided he'd stay in the trees. All right, champ, your turn. W4CNB. Got you, Bob. Champ, are you still there? Whiskey 4, Charlie November Bravo. That's twice for Champ. We'll take him off the list. Bob is a few ahead of you. VA3RE, Mark.
N4 ZED, VA3RE. Question there, too. I was thinking I haven't heard Canyon here for a while there, so I haven't. Glad to hear that you spoke to the swamp farmer there, Gary, and oh, goodness. Anyway, there was just got back in the chair again. We snuck off and grabbed another cup of coffee there. It's tasting good this morning here. We got our day, last night, I guess 5 o'clock last night, we went out to a local fella there that has a whole bunch of mulch and stuff like that sells bulk stuff. And so we went over there and got a couple of yards of mulch again, cedar mulch there. So I know what I'm going to be doing this morning, and getting at that here shortly. So that's on the list there. I haven't checked the weather here. I know coming weather here, man. The wife was saying yesterday that the weather coming up we're going to have some real warm weather coming up here. It's talking that we're going to be in the into the 80s there. Here come beginning of the week there. So, and this weekend doesn't look too bad here too either. 19 today, which is 70 degrees, but tomorrow we're going up to 27 degrees. Well, that's well up there. 30s around 80. So anyway, the weatherman's for the next bit. The corn in the fields is just growing leaps and bounds here. It's from I swear it's got to grow overnight there, Ken. Hi. It probably does, Eddie. And the farmers have been out. Some of them are getting a real late there, and others of the corn's popping out there big time. So, the things are changing in the area here. Back to you, Ken. In for ZED of VA3RE.
Sound like kudzu, Mark. Let's see what Tom's doing. W4TKW, Tom.
10-4, W4TKW. Is this any better? Passing direction as well as the meters here.
Oh, much better, Tom. Much better. Thank you.
Okay. Well, all right, very good. Well, yeah, I still have some thanks for outside for sure, and with that warmer weather headed our way, I think I'll see if I can finish some of that off early this morning. And I think tonight maybe the last out of the Stanley Cup, if I remember correctly, Orange is 3-0 over Edmonton Oilers. So, be the last guess for Canada. But either way, that's a game that I have always enjoyed. And a one-time play, nothing typically kind of pick up type stuff, nothing real organized or any efficiency. But, well, I tell you, it was a lot of fun. But at any rate, thought I'd pass that on if there's anyone out there that's also an aficionado of the 1-inch thick and 3-inch diameter hard rubber pipe. Nice. It's about time for another cup of coffee. And we'll be around for a little bit more. So, back to you, and W4TKW.
Thanks for the adjustment there, Tom. I was having a hard time picking up even on the SDR, so I didn't know what was going on. N8KUK, Larry. N8KUK, Larry.
Yeah. And all the green frogs. I had to go find me a cup of coffee. But yeah, it's not a lot going on here. W4ET, glad you got your fish. And sounded like you had a good time, but being like you had been out throwing out water. That's mighty rough on you. I'd say it's for a friend of mine at this point. I haven't heard him. He's probably up to Big Lake over there on them skis already. That's where they like to go on the weekend over there at the lake in Virginia, not too far from us. Get on them skis or ski-doo or whatever. I don't know about that. I don't know if he skis that or not. But anyway, not a lot going on here. It's going to get hot too. This coming up week, it's going to get up in the high 80s. So looking at I don't know if I'm looking forward to that or not, Ken. That means I have to drink a lot more stuff. So anyway, we'll be here till the wife gets out of bed. I might not have been up yet, Ken, but she's wearing that mask, and that thing finally run me out. Couldn't handle it no more. It makes a lot of racket, just like, oh boy, you might know how it is. Anyway, it ain't tell you again.
Yeah, I used to know how it was. Larry, wife, she quit using hers. It got up to 97 degrees here yesterday in one place on the car. I'm over here in the shade, got a lot of trees around me, but 97 degrees. Let's go to talk to the bingo man. WJ30, Mike.
Bingo man. Come on, Mike. Still recovering.
See how long it's been. This Friday will be a month already. Man, I'm still not 100%. I have not been able to go fishing yet.
and I'm still recovering. I just got around 6 o'clock after I checked in. I got a text message with somebody holding a walleye, and I think it's Jimmy. Was that is Jimmy sending out a picture there? Do you know, Ken?
Roger. You sent out several last week or two.
Okay, that's good. That's good. I guess he's fishing again. I think it's Ken. I think it's Jimmy. I'm gonna put his name. He's not in my address book, so I'll put him in there so I have his number. But it's nice looking walleye he has.
Yeah, that's who it was.
Good stuff. Yeah, I haven't been able to get out. See, now that's giving me the itch again. Now I'm going to try it this week. I was just looking at the calendar. I had it done the Friday before Memorial Day, so it's I don't know. Still a little sore, but I'm gonna maybe see what happens. Give it a shot this week. I just don't want to pull anything. So probably maybe around Thursday, I should be in pretty good shape. We had a thunderstorm go through yesterday, but really didn't amount to much. It looked nasty, man. Coming in, it looked really bad. But kicked up a little rain, little thunder, lightning, and what have you. But it looked like it was okay. Not bad at all. So we could. It's pretty dry. I did mow, so I was prepared for it. Because you know how it is, man. When it's dry and you get some rain, man, that stuff just shoots up. So, very good. All right, I'll swing her back to you, Kate. Yeah, hearing everybody in there, I'll ride along for a bit. I just have to watch it sitting in the saddle, It was
WJ30, good to hear your voice this morning, Mike. Let's go to Manassas and get this fella in here. W4HJL, Butch.
For ZED, W4HJL. Mike, I forgot to say good morning to you, lad. But good signal, good comments there. And Larry, good copy, and Tom and Mark, all good copy this morning. And let's see, Jimmy, fine on the walleye. And I always like them for the fish fries and walleye. They out of that Lake Erie there, once they clean that up, that was some good fish in there for a while. Anyway, and Jimmy sounding good, and Scott, and so got most everybody solid this morning. Anyway, it looks like we're going to have a good day. The sun's starting to peek through, and it's a little bit cloudy, but I think we're going to have a good day. Anyway, Ken, shoot her back. N4ZED, W4HJL.
Sounding good, Don. Let me see. Who's next? Oh, let's go over to Cloverdale in the county of Botetourt. KK4TLK, Bob.
N4ZED, KK4TLK. Good morning to you, Ken. Hope everybody's okay down there in the great state of Georgia. Sun's up and shining bright here in Cloverdale. We got 66 degrees. Weatherman says we're going to be in the upper 80s again today. Hell no, rain in sight. It is extremely dry around here. Seems like it's all around us like it was last year and the year before. I don't know. I guess maybe we're just not paying the preacher enough or whatever. We got to do something. Boy, the grass is drying up. All the gardens are hurting really bad. I feel sorry for those folks that put all that time in to get the ground right and plant them, and now it's the rain stopped and they're just dying. I was over there yesterday helping my buddy out on his little gentleman farm. He bought him a sickle mower, and we were strangely enough, he bought a new mower that was a year old, and somebody had taken one of the pulleys in the belts off the thing. But we got that all, got the parts in yesterday, got it all put back together, and hung up on the tractor, and
There's a lot more to one of them things than what people would think. You got to get them fit just right to make them work properly. But I think we got it right. I told him, I said, well, man, you're the one that grew up on the farm. You ought to know all about this. He said, when I was using the sickle mower, he said, had already had it on the tractor and had it adjusted. All I had to do was sit in the seat and operate the lever. It took us a while to figure all that out, but I believe we got her going. He was happily riding around the property, knocking down the grass when I left. Thanks a lot. And Tom, TKW over on the other side of Roanoke, I hope you're listening. Made the comment yesterday. I haven't seen anything anywhere about the Roanoke Ham Fest. It's usually the day before Berryville. Just curious if you have any information on when it's going to be this year. I got an ARRL letter yesterday and it listed Berryville, but I saw nothing about the Roanoke event. Oh, boy. Thank you, folks. Good morning to one and all. Mike, I'm glad to hear you're still on the road to recovery, buddy. Take it slow and don't rush things. As much as you want to get out there and drown the worm, just wait until you're ready. With that, Ken, I'll hand it back to you, and I'll just ride along for a little while. N4ZED in the group, KK4T, okay.
I'm glad you're riding along with us there, Bob. All right, we're at the bottom of the list. Who wants to join the Green Frogs this morning?
N3DCO, good morning.
Who's the recheck?
Hey, Ken, it's Camp W4CC. I just want to let you know I'm going to get out here, buddy. I got to start getting ready for work. Y'all have a pleasant day. 70th Street to the net. VED, this is Whiskey 4, Charlie November Bravo. Blessings, guys.
All right, 73, champ. Have a good one. All right, I got Rich and Gene and Robert and Foxtrot Delta Kilo, and who was the other station in there? No, I didn't. That's who it was. Let me see here. All right, Joe, your turn. Go ahead.
N4ZED, KM4NA10. Good morning, Ken, and everyone in the Green Frog. Well, I heard I forget who it was talking about rain, and well, we got a little bit here yesterday. Not much, just enough to wet everything, and that was it. But we've been kind of dry for the past couple weeks anyway. I think you need a little bit out of it. And I had a pretty good week last week, and last weekend was a lot of fun with all my wife's family coming up for the weekend, and it was good to see them. We don't get to see them very much. Not our brother and that group that lives down in South Carolina, but I'll pass it back to you, Ken. Thank you for running the net. I haven't fixed the weather out here yet. It looks partly cloudy out here, but I haven't checked the temperature. So I'll pass it back to you, and I thank you for running the net. Cam for an 810.
Okay, and 4NH. Glad you're in there this morning, Joe. Let me see here. N3 is ECO, Rich.
N3DCO, good morning, Ken, and good morning to everyone. I just checked come in here just a while ago. Sounds like you got a pretty good group. Everyone's sounding good. 48 degrees here for the temperature. Mid to upper 70s today, sunshine. So that's looking good. Good way to get the weekend started there. I think yesterday I told the group there's a small engine show, maybe about 30 miles from here. So that'll make it nice for everyone for the weekend for that event. A lot of little things going on. Yesterday it was about midday. It got dark. I mean, it got dark real fast, and it poured and thunder and lightning for just a few minutes. We only got about 2/10 of an inch of rain, and it just come down and soaked everything after it had been so dry. And by 4 o'clock in the afternoon, it was completely dried up, and you'd never know we had a drop of rain. And then it warmed up again. So here we go. So we got enough to get us going. Looks like it's going to be pretty dry for the next upcoming week. And it sounds like you've gone fishing. And yesterday, it was in the evening. The oldest boy, he had our youngest grandson with him. He's 9 years old, and I was telling about him fishing. Well, he had some pictures of him yesterday. He was holding this gigantic bass. I don't remember how big they said it was. He was there. He was just grinning from ear to ear, and he was holding this thing. It was all he could do to hold it up. And then he caught some more, and the oldest boy, he called last night, and he said that little guy did not want to go home. He's probably tugging on him this morning, if not earlier, to get out and go fishing. So I guess that little 9-year-old found something better than a video game. Thanks for picking me up, Ken. Good morning to everybody. And for ZED and the Saturday morning Green Frogs N3VCO.
Oh, Rich, thanks for the smile this morning. All right, Gene, your turn. KN4MUF.
Good morning. This is Kilo November 4, Mike Uniform Foxtrot, Gene in Winchester, Tennessee. We have 67 degrees right now, I believe. Yep, 67 degrees here at the lake. And looking forward to a nice day today. Expect dry conditions. So maybe just a little bit, we're going to get back outside and do some more work in the yard before it gets too hot. I've been doing it in the mid-afternoon and mid-morning, and it's just too hot to be out there then. So we'll try to get some it should feel pretty good outside right now. But anyway, just weed eating and doing stuff like that. And it takes a little out of it if the sun's real hot, that's for sure. Anyway, been following along here for a few minutes, and most people's signals are coming in really good. I hope mine's good this morning. I have not tuned up really like I should have, but I hope it's working all right. Anyway, thanks so much for having me in this morning. KN4 and UF back to net over. I'll be sticking around for at least another round before I go outside. KN4 and UF back to net over.
Good to hear this morning, Gene. Let me see here. I think Robert's in here next. KE4D and you, Robert.
Well, good morning, everyone. This is K4D and you. I've been up pretty much about all morning. I feel like I just want to get check in and let you know I'm around. And I'll go ahead and fix everybody. I think I'll go back to bed. I'm doing my best. So everybody. And this is K4D and you.
All right, Robert. I'm 73. Go get some rest. Hope you get to feeling better.
Take care of yourself, Robert.
All right, guys. There's a station in there that bunch checked in. I missed one. Who was the other station? Foxtrot Delta station? Something? Go ahead. Hang on, Randy. Who's the Foxtrot station checking in? N4OW, Randy.
Next door, so I'll catch everybody tomorrow. Everybody have a good day. 73 and 4W.
73, Randy. All right, with bottom of the list, and I know I missed somebody. Anybody else want to check in with the Green Frogs?
Was that the Foxtrot Delta X-ray, maybe? Whiskey Mike Lima.
Yeah, I got you, Bradley. Foxtrot Delta X-ray. Go ahead.
That was just a guess, Ken. I don't hear him coming back to you. Good morning, Bradley.
Hey, good morning,
Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Let me see here. All right, Bradley, go ahead and give us some words of wisdom.
Hey, God, you don't have any. I have been long. It's like one trip to South Pod. I'm sitting here in the shack, listening to everybody. God's serving everything.
Oh, yeah, anything else? Kicking it in this morning. HKI heard Ralphie and Tim in for us and you. Anyway, y'all take it back. I'll be here. Hey, what else?
All right, Brad, I got a good signal down here in Georgia this morning. All right, up to the top. KD4JOB, Walter.
Hope you're doing okay. I'm gonna get out there and watch my mother and talk to live a little bit. Maybe kick a cat or two. Sleep, son. I might get another body out. Oh, just get out there and enjoy it. Go get to it. It's gonna be a little bit cooler than it was yesterday. Get out there and get a little vitamin D that I need. I'm taking pills for it, but the real thing is, brother, y'all take care. Have a wonderful day.
73, Walter. And you might ought to go see what the doctor's up to and let him give you the okay there. KG4HKI, Ralph.
All right, import Daddy D is the KG4HKI. Performance is Francis, you didn't just bring it up, HKI. Anyway, good morning, Dick. Ken, I'm going to go ahead and sign out because I'm sitting here long out and I charge myself a break there when my elbow slid off the chair. Anyway, get aboard the Dog Creek, Great Frog, South Texas. Hear me? Hope everybody has a great day. I'm going to go lay back down for a little long and get out and start up another project out there. I'm wanting to talk about on old dog power wagon and a nut truck. So get out there and get back here and take some nap. Get back there. That's $3. Have a great day. Enjoyed the UFOs this morning. A lot of interesting comments going on. And, anyway, when I could stay awake at it, that's 4HKI. That's the important dedication. That's
73, Ralph. Stay cool up there. This fella's probably still feeding the chickens. N4GDX, Mike. W3SEG, Scott.
Well, good morning to all the green frogs checking in there. Good to hear everybody this morning. Jimmy, that sure was a nice looking walleye there. I don't know if I told you the story. We were at an ice fishing contest up in Island Lake in Minnesota. And this guy comes over with a big old walleye. And of course, it was the winter. They had a boat and a trailer and a truck to pull it with and the grand prize. The game board came over and he's looking at that walleye and the guy there with it. And he says, you didn't catch that fish in this lake. He said, yes, I did. He said, no, you didn't. That's a Rice Lake walleye. Apparently, you could tell by the color of the belly on it. We have a lot of iron ore and stuff up there, and I guess that one must have had a little bit too much rusty belly on it or something. But you could tell that, they prosecuted that guy for I don't remember what it was. He moved the game fish for one thing, from one lake to another, which is illegal. And then they got him for, I don't know if it was grand larceny or whatever the heck it was. But anyway, back to you guys, Ken. N4ZG W3SEG.
Oh, wow, Scott. I hadn't heard. That's amazing. W3SEG, Jim.
N4ZD. My turn, Kim.
Roger.
Yeah, walleyes are interesting fish.
Most people troll for them, but we can't.
I think there's different groups of them over here in this place. Different genetics in them. But anyway, I don't know if anybody's who's never handled a walleye. They've got nice teeth on them, and I never stick my finger. Never been bled by the teeth. But boy, them gill plates, I tell you what, they're like rangers. That's the only way I can figure out how to hold it is by the belly. You don't want to try to hang them around them gill plates. They'll slice you up. A quick story. A lot of you know I've been wanting to get the boat over. I've been sitting over there for over 5 years or so, and I always used real gas in it, and did not drain the carburetors. You know, a lot of people drain their carburetors. I just let her sit, and went and got a piece over at the boat shop, and they said, well, that thing's never going to run. It ain't, you know, you have to have the carburetors cleaned on it. Anyways, you know, they run, you start them up, they'll run and idle up, but as soon as you try to put them under power, they'll die down. That found the motor with real gas in it and didn't drain the carburetor bows. Boy, we just went right to making power, full power. No spitting, no sputtering, no nothing. I just thought I'd comment on that. I'm convinced that if you drain them bowls, you leave just a little bit at the bottom of them that dries up, and then you got a nice ring of tarnish in there. What is it? Lacquer. I can't think. But anyways, I've had good luck doing that, just leaving the fuel in them. Anyhow, what else have I got this morning? I don't know. It's got a big group in here. Good morning to all the new check-ins. There's too many to name there. And Ken, you're doing a good job. We'll ride along one more round here, and then we've got to get busy, ready to batten the boat down for about a week or so. It's going to be hot up here, but they've moderated it a little bit. They were talking mid-90s, upper 90s, but now it looks just like around 90, 91, 92 here in our area. And I hope that's true, because that is hot enough. N4 ZED, G4ET.
No, it is just plumb hot enough, Jim, for sure. Glad the boat ran for you good. Anytime you want to get back into something and have to spend a month trying to get something working and spend all that money, it's just sometimes not worth it. Let's go back up to Canada. Victor Alpha 3, Romeo Echo. VA3RE, Mark. Somebody give Mark a holler.
VA3RE, Mark, you listening there?
Maybe he's just out of the room there. W4 TKW, Tom.
And 4 ZED in the green garage. W4 TKW. Well, Patriot across the wonderful city of Roanoke was asking about is there going to be a Roanoke Camp Fest? The answer is yes. And it will be the first Saturday in August. And of course, that Sunday is the one up in Berryville. I would be curious to know what communications message we got from CRRL that was in Berryville, but not us. But as to the Roanoke Camp Fest, it is sponsored by the William Byrd Middle School Amateur Radio Club and the Roanoke Valley Amateur Radio Club. And it will be at the Williamsburg Middle School, and we are going to be running, let's see, admission is $5 per person, free for under 18 years old, under 25. We have a tailgate area, $5, plus a $5 admission to the rest of megahertz transceiver. Got nice radio, and then we have several others that will go along. We've got two ICOMs that have been donated. One is very portable. 5 VHF, UHF, portable. And then we have a mobile ICOM 500 kilowatt. You can peruse what I've been trying to read. It's at 8 a.m. and 1 p.m. Go to our website, w4ca.com, and you'll want to look for the area on that presentation page under events, and you'll be able to take a look at all that we will be doing there. And that's where we are. And we're still a little early, but we are getting some posters out, and we eventually will our push announcement probably starting in July. So that is pretty much where we are with that. And certainly would encourage those to get to attend. But with that, that's about all I've got for right now, Ken. And it's very much office, but this time I've got to move on. So everybody stay safe through the weekend. It's going to be a little warm. Self-hydrated. And with that, I'll plug back in tomorrow. So there's something more to catch up with. Back to the next.
Tom, thanks for the public service announcement. And I'm sure Bob enjoyed that. Let's see if Mark made it back. VA3RE, Mark. Mark done slipped out on us, Larry. Mark slipped out on us, Larry. It ain't KUK.
I'm gonna do the same thing because the wife is up in the kitchen. She surprised me. She's been getting up early, Ken, so I better go see what she's got on her mind today to be on breakfast. But everybody have a great day. I'll be listening. So, like a friend of mine used to say, Ken, I got my speaker with me, so nobody can talk about me. Old George Easley, he's a good friend. He's been going, I'm sure, a long time. But anyway, Ken, everybody have a great day. We'll catch you guys hopefully in the morning on the Redneck Show. It's for Daddy D and the Green Frogs and HKU gang.
Beautiful signal, Larry. And you better keep an eye on that young lady. Have a good weekend. And happy Father's Day. We'll talk to you tomorrow. WJ30, Mike.
Mike, your turn.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, start moving the band a little bit.
Thanks.
Thanks, Don. Good hearing you this morning. Good morning to you. Early Father's Day to you, too.
And I was getting back and forth there a little bit with Jimmy. And boy, I tell you, that's a nice looking rig. The boat and the truck, the whole bit there, good looking. And kind of sitting idle, looks like he put a lot of effort in it. Got it really cleaned up, looks good. And I hope he has a great season with that. Hope he has a great season, Jim. I know you're in there, but I got a light conflict. I'm gonna make this my last. I just going through my directions. Looks like there's a softball game today, not too far away. I think it's 14 miles away. That's in my range, you know. I try to keep it, something not too bad, but so I'll go to that for my granddaughter. I'm gonna pack a little lunch. I think it's gonna be most of the day. So as long as I want to stay, put it that way. But I think they'll be playing ball out all night. Sometimes they'll play 3 games. Everybody have a good day. Good to hear you guys in there. Hopefully catch you guys tomorrow morning on Father's Day. Bring it back to you, okay? And boys, Eddie D, he can cut me off the list there. This is WJ.
Okay, Mike. Mike gets the big red crayon. Hope you enjoy your Saturday, Mike, and do what you want to do. W4HJL, Butch.
And for ZDD, W4HJL. Good copy again. Mike, good morning to you. Good to hear you this morning. And you're sounding good. I think, let's see, and good morning to Tom and to Larry. Also failed on it this morning, but good morning. Good morning to you, Bob. I forgot to say that the last round. Good morning to you and to Joe and Rich and Gene, and I think I got them all. Well, that's good sounding signal, and it's starting to warm up. It's 65 right now. Sun is bright, so we're looking pretty good. Anyway, we shoot her back, and I'll be here to the end. But anyway, good sound. That's more Eddie D, W4HJL.
W4HJL and the Green Frogs for the last hour or so. All right, Bob, your turn. KK4TLK.
KK4TLK, good morning all around. I'm not even going to attempt to call all the names because there ain't no way I can. But Tom, W42KW, thanks for the info. I do appreciate that very much. I was surprised. It was an ARRL newsletter is what it said at the top of the header. I was sent out, and it really surprised me when I saw Berryville and did not see the runners event. But I appreciate the heads up on that, and I'll pass that on to a couple of other folks that asked me. I had no idea, no thought in my mind that it wasn't going to be. I thought maybe just, evidently they just missed it. But anyhow, good morning, Dawn. Dawn, the temperature's on the rise, 60, almost 70 degrees. Temperature's 70 down here in Cloverdale. And it's going to be in the mid to upper 80s according to the weatherman. Larry, be glad you're on the hill over in West Virginia. It's going to get hot. I guess summertime is coming a little early. Things around here just dry as powder. Don't have to mow the grass. There ain't nothing out there but a few weeds, and they're not even growing. So I guess the dry weather has one compensation. The weeds won't even grow around here. There was one other thing, and I don't know if I remember what it was. Anyhow, you're sounding good this morning. Tim, the band. That's what it was. The band is extremely quiet from what it has been here. I still got the hogs on 50s rooting around in there, but the atmospheric noise is way down. So the conditions are fine, and I am thoroughly enjoying just riding along, listening to all the comments. N4ZED, Stand the Green Cross, KK4TLK, riding along.
Well, Bob, thanks for the flowers. Ever since I changed my balun over a few weeks ago, my reception's been down. Seems like I'm getting out pretty good, but my reception's not that good. I don't know if I'm getting out that good or not. Looking at the SDR, I don't have much of a signal up that way, so maybe I need to move back to my other balun. We'll see. Let's try Joe again. KM4HN, Joe.
N4ZED, KM4NHN, good morning again, Ken, and all the people. Well, it's 71 degrees out here in the northern limits, and got to take this walk up to Virginia Phone this is the last week and the business. And one person I certainly looked to see was on W4HJL. I always look forward to getting with him at the meeting, but I couldn't make it this year. But I tell you, it's the funny thing that's going on. And some of the guys around here who were part of the DFM told me when I told them I couldn't make it, Don went, well, no, you can't miss that. And Grant told me to bring my brother-in-law and his family. But Rachel kind of pushed me a little bit, told me that I better be in the Hollywood Hampton this year so she can get a hug. So, Ken, I'm going to have to jump out of here. My wife's got stuff too. So I better go to see what she wants to do. So I'll say 7-3, and I'll also start to lose you a little bit, but hope everybody has a great day, and I'll pass it back to you, and I thank you for running the day. KM4NHN.
73, Joe. Go take care of that young lady. Let's go talk to Rich, see how Eddie the Peanut guy's doing. N3 ZCO.
Come back
Morning, Mike. N4 ZED and the Green Frogs. N3 the band's changing a little bit. Still nice coffee on everybody. Yeah, Eddie the Peanut guy. Oh, brother. That's a story for another day, another time. Wonderful little guy. And anyway, I was going to say, Jimmy, that the comment on the using the better fuel, we've all found that out. And as far as mowing the grass, we just use the regular fuel, but then towards the end of the year we change and put some better stuff. We can't get the non-ethanol gas right here in town, and I always like for the chainsaw, weed eater, leaf blower. I use the 93 octane. I've been using it for quite a number of years. Never had any problem. But it's a wonder our automobiles don't get gummed up with that ethanol gas. At least I haven't had any problems for quite a while. But that's the comment. I had a little project yesterday. We have over the years I've built these little Ramsey transmitters, and I have one playing here all the time with the oldies. But the wife and I, the last couple of days we were outside, had it on. I detected a real tiny hum coming through it, and I had it on an old power supply. Quite a number of years ago, I had an old CB friend. He was a lot older than we were. Well, anyway, he became very ill, and he came here one day, and he wanted to tell us that, his illness, he didn't survive very long. But he came here with a little box, and he had a really nice a Turner Plus 2 microphone, a field strength meter, and a Radio Shack power supply. One of those little ones. I think a lot of you may have them and may even still use them. That little gray box, and that was just maybe a 1.5 amp or 2 amp at the most. And this was before the wall wart, but he used it on the CD radio. But he said, "Here, you can have this," and I cherish the stuff, but I used that little power supply to run this Ramsey transmitter for the longest time. Well, anyway, I'll never part with it, but I opened it up, and it was just the basics: a transformer, a bridge rectifier, an electrolytic, and a bleeder, and that was it. But it seemed to work real good, so I found the culprit and changed out the electrolytic. It had some values, and so I understood why it wasn't working well. Got the thing working okay, but that was a little project there last night. But I also have an old, this is one I've had here forever. It's a little Radio Shack power supply. It's probably about 1.5 amps. It's a variable supply, and it's a really nice little cabinet. I've had this thing forever. I use it all the time, working on little transistor radios and small. It goes up to about 20 volts, 25 volts. But I've had this thing here forever. I hope it holds up a while, but it was one of those inexpensive little things that I guess it's like a Timex watch. It just keeps on ticking. N4 ZED and the Saturday Morning Green Frogs, N3 ZCO.
Good memories, Rich. Thanks for sharing them with us. All right, let's try Gene in there. KN4MUF, Gene.
The KN4MUF, you call me up?
Roger.
Still hanging around here. A little bit of noise coming in right now, but you still got a good strong signal coming in. I'm going to make this my last one. I got to get outside in the yard and start doing some work before it gets too hot. Thanks so much for having me in this morning. God bless you for what you do for running that for us. This is Kilo November 4, Mike Uniform Foxtrot, asking everybody to please pray for our country. KN4MUF, and I'll be clear.
73, Gene. All right, let's get Bradley in here. KE4WML, Bradley. All right, 73, Bradley. Have a good one. N4 GDX, Mike.
All right, Ken, thank you. And for ZDT and the frog, good morning again, everyone. Just got back from the neighbor's house, watering his garden. That guy has gardens everywhere. He's up on a steep hill, and he got garden on top of the hill all the way down the hill. So, good thing he left a very long hose, but I still needed to use the bucket on some of the plants. They're so far away. He gave me some good workout. Anyway, I'm back. Rick, I was looking at the Brockway map. There's a couple of lakes south of you, closer to I-8. Is it 80? Yeah, I-80. And I bet there's marinas there. I don't know how far you are, but the marinas usually carry 100% gas, ethanol free. Just notice that. Back to you, Ken, and for ZED and for CBX.
You know, problem with marinas, they cost you about $3 or $4 extra, or a couple extra dollars a piece when you buy regular gas. All right, we're at the bottom of the list. Who wants to join the Green Frogs this morning? Who was that station again?
4 India Tango Bravo. Bill.
Yeah, K4ITB. Morning, Bill.
Hey, good morning, Mr. Jen, and all the Green Frogs. That's for ZDT, K4ITB. Looks like it's going to be a beautiful day outside. Boy, we're in the high 60s today. It might be a little warm, but it's going to be a nice day. Well, Jen, I hope everything's going well with you. And Scott, thanks for the relay. It was good to see you at the meeting. And I see the old Jeep make the trip fine, no problem. That looks good, and yeah, just keep clicking. And Jimmy was in here. I heard that I was running around WE4ET. Did some fishing. Well, I did some fishing with a grandson. We took him to the Lake Warrington, down here not too far from us. He's 7 years old and had a good time. The schools are closed, so camp grandpa is in order every day, and so he had fun. He caught 4 little fish. Caught a perch, smallmouth bass, big mouth bass, and one other one. Just a little over, a foot long. So he had a pretty good time doing that. And good morning to you, Don. I did hear Tom and Don in there, and Mr. Mike right before me. Farmer Mike, boy, I've been enjoying the pictures and the videos. Good job. Boy, you moved into a full-time farming job over there. Nice to hear from the good people here in Tennessee. So what's going on today? We probably just getting up, grab a cup of coffee here at the local store, and go and check out the car gathering, the cars and coffee. So I think it's going to be a good group of cars here this morning. And actually, like today, normally there's around 100 cars there, so that'll be fun to walk around. So good morning to the group, K4ITV and Dale City. Back to you, kid.
Good comments there, Bill. All right, anybody else want to check in before we go to the top? Nothing heard. W3SCG, Scott.
And there was FAL there, KE8FAL checking in.
Pick him up. I can't hear him.
Go ahead, KE8FAL is N4GDX for the Green Frog.
Yeah, I believe I ended in echo. Go ahead there, sir.
Fox,
Kilo, it's your turn.
You're cutting off. You're halfway on your transmission and then you drop. Ken, send it back to you. I think he's having a problem with his transmit.
All right, Mike, I'm not hearing him or seeing him anywhere on the list there. W3SCG, Scott.
W3SCG, good morning again, Ken, and all the green problem checking in here. Yeah, it was fun. The old Jeep ran good going down there and coming back, and you got to take it down to get some gas in it. You got to buy that. I only put that no ethanol gas in it for sure because I don't run it very often. And Jimmy, that's all we run in our generators too. Here at the house and up in the cabin is a non-ethanol. It seems to really work good. We've never had any problems jumping up, and I know one generator sat there for better than a year and a half probably, and it started right up. So I'm a firm believer in that stuff. The boy is inexpensive in this town. When my brother was alive, he used to fill up stuff there, I don't know, somewhere around Front Royal or somewhere, and it was only about 15 cents higher than the regular gas, and here it's darn near $1. So they're raping us here. N4 ZDW3SDG.
Oh, absolutely, Scott. You know, it's kind of like inflation. The kids and stuff that are growing up today, they thought this no big deal to pay $10 for a hamburger, or they're used to their carburetors or stuff going bad after a year or two. They sure didn't grow up the way we did, and that's going to be hard to teach them the right way. Well, I'll get off that. Good to hear you this morning, Scott. W4ET, Jim.
N4 ZDW4ET in here one more time. Let me say good morning to everybody checking in. I think I heard Bill in there. Good morning to Bill. And these people here, I can't call all the names, Kim, but I guess we're going to get out of here. It's foggy down on the river this morning. I like to say the air is thick and full of danger out there. I'm looking forward to bright, sunshiny skies today. Anyways, Ken, I appreciate what you do there. And as far as your station and what you're hearing, that last station to come in, he sounded real good up here until he dropped out. I don't know, a few words and then he dropped out. Hope you get her fixed there, friend. But yeah, I'm having the same issue after the gray line comes across. Ken, not being able to get north like I usually do. I just believe it's the conditions and the time of year. So I don't think it's your station. You're still sounding good here. Anyways, everybody have a wonderful Saturday here, and we're going to bid a fair adieu to the grand world of frogging, as Wayne says. 7 traces at E4EJ.
73, Jim. Thanks for being here this morning. Let's try Mark one more time. And Bobby may have to holler at him. VA3RE, Mark.
VA3RE, Mark. Are you listening?
Yeah, I think Mark slipped out on us last time around. W4HJL, Butch.
N4 ZDD, W4HJL. Well, Jimmy, you have a good day. It's good to hear you this morning, and finding the triplet there. I'm glad you finally got that photo out there. And it sounds like you did well. Anyway, good morning to you, Bill. Good copy this morning, and you're sounding good. And the 8th station I had a little trouble with, but he was in there, and of course then he dropped out. But I did copy some of him anyway. So then it's still 66, the sun is shining, and I'm ready for that cup of coffee again. And for ZED W4HJL.
Hey, Don, I'm ready for a biscuit. KK4TLK, Bob.
N4 on the biscuit, N4 ZED and the Green Cross, KK4TLK. Yeah, the number 8 station up there must have been. He checked in with you before, but he must be having some technical difficulties. So he did there for a few seconds and then just quit. So I hope he gets that all straightened out. If you're on the rise here, 71 degrees, you're climbing. Oh boy, yeah, your signal's been all morning. It's been 10 over S9 and sometimes a little higher than that on peak. I just noticed that I've been too interested in the computer and not checking things here at the station. I'm barefooted again this morning. I'm surprised you're even hearing me with the bad conditions, but I'm glad it's working. I guess it's about 75, 80 watts. They didn't show a lot of hours on that power deal this morning. Oh boy. Oh, I knew what I wanted to ask you. The auction site were, I think you sent out an email on or something here a while back. Was that Schulman auction for the amateur radio gear and electronics and whatever stuff? I found another site on radio related site I was on, but it said Schulman's auction and some time set up. If you might verify that, because I checked it and they had an ACOM amplifier up there. That's all they showed. There wasn't anything else. So they said the next auction was going to be in July. Anyhow, thanks for doing it so much this morning, Ken, and we'll hand it back to you and wave a hand at all the green frogs out there on the pond. And I guess, Jimmy, you need to be careful if you're out there in the boat, because them old big bass or something, they liable to swallow up a green frog. N4 ZED and the bridge KK4TLK.
Yeah, KK4TLK and 4ZED. It is Schulman Auctions, and you got the website correct. And yeah, it looks like they don't have any listings for this month, so I guess they're trying to get it loaded up, Bob. But yeah, that's the one. All right, let's go back over to Crow's Corner and talk to Rich. N3ZCO, Rich.
N4 ZED and the Green Frogs N3ZCO. The band's changing a little bit, still popping, everybody. Mike, we can get the gas here. The marinas you're talking about, I think it's the one. It's a private place, and I don't know if you could get it there. Well, you can go to the airport and get it, I think. And someone was telling me at one of the convenience stores, maybe about 13, 14 miles from here, they may have it, but no, I don't use enough of it to. Well, if I'm not far away, and I think about it, I would get it, but I haven't gone to the trouble. But yeah, we can get it. It's just that we have to drive a little ways. The Amish people use some type of a clear fuel. They use it in these. It's a gas that they use. And I'm going to have to ask them about it. I may be able to get it right next door. They have all these barrels just full of this stuff, and they sell it by the gallon. And I don't know what it is, but that may be the fuel that I'm looking for. I know that they use it for different. There are different little appliances, particularly the lights. More are using LED lights now and things like that, but I'm going to have to find out. I may be able to just go within walking distance and find that fuel. But yeah, it's Jimmy mentioned that certainly makes a big difference. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on. I think there's a motorcycle rally going on here just about 6 or 7 miles from my house today. I haven't heard any rumbles of thunder. We were hearing them late yesterday afternoon. So it's a whole week, a complete weekend event. So we'll probably be hearing a lot of rumbling and thunder going by the house here. So, but yeah, there's a lot of things going on, little festivals and things in our area. Things are really picking up. And they're doing road construction. They're going to do something with the railroad crossing here in town. So the whole town's going to be shut down here for I'm thinking it's over this weekend. They're doing it so that people are. Well, you just have to. It's not a big deal. You just go around the side street and instead of going over the railroad crossing. But everybody's all upset that they may have to take an extra 30 seconds out of their time to detour. So that's the big event in Brockway, Pennsylvania. And for Eddie D and the Green Frogs Entry VCO.
Hey, Rich, I wonder if they got a stockpile of Amoco white gas over there. KN4MUF, Gene. Oh, Gene checked there or not. Kilo November 4, Mike Uniform Foxtrot, Gene. Yeah, I guess he checked out. Bradley, KE4WML. Yeah, Bradley's usually one and done. Let me see here. K4ITB, Bill.
K4ITB. Good morning to the group, and I didn't see, but happy Father's Day to all the other wives, and Don, good morning to you, and I did hear Rich in there, and Mr. Mike, and Bob, and Scott, and Bob, and Don, what's going on here is, man, I've been going down south just about every day or every other day. It started with a VSN meeting, and we went down south for that. And then my son-in-law called, and he wanted to go look at a camper. They're into camping, and camper trailer down in Newport News. So we drove down there nearly by Virginia Beach.
Guys, I think I'm going to cut it down this morning and say 73s.
Boy, that thing like a Cadillac of campers, man. It's got